Hello, my beautiful Saggies. Welcome in, welcome back, and welcome to my channel. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today, we're looking at this coming week's energies coming in. Now, my guides have told me to stop putting dates on these because they're timeless and time is irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. So whenever you come to this reading, I'm confident there'll be a message here for you. Now, I am going to talk about the super new moon in Taurus that's happening on May 16th. So you can either skip forward past that or you can listen to it and think back, if this is later, about how you felt during that time or what you may have done. All right, let's get right into it. For the Oracle deck, I'm using the Tree of Life, and they gave you two cards. One came out, and then I just felt another card. They wanted another one. So sure enough, one came out. If they didn't, none would. And then we're using the Spirit of the Animals Oracle as well as the Gold Foil Tarot. Okay, so let's see what these cards are from this Tree of Life Oracle that you got. Look at this. Yeah, baby. 30th Path, the Sun. So in this deck, the major arcanas are represented as well as lots of other things. So the Sun is Leo energy. The Sun is contentment, purpose, vision, and self-mastery. Just look at that card. You can't help but feel good when you look at that, right? It's so bright and beautiful. This path links Yesod and Hod and is the sun in astrology. Knowing how you move to express your inner thoughts in a world that can't hear them unless you do is a talent much prized by humanity. Yeah, the universe can't hear anything unless you hear it first, or unless you say it, or unless you feel it, right? The Egyptian god Ra is the sunrise, steering his boat across the sky with true purpose, master of his craft, offering clarity to those who use the light to see the way ahead. So, I am a Sagittarius, and I think about what I do here as offering clarity and guidance and information, even sometimes red flags to people. So I love that this card came out. I love the message of it. It definitely resonates with me. As the moon governs the subconscious mind, the sun governs the conscious mind, reasoning, and the collection of images ripe for translation. Is there an increase in your desire to seek hidden knowledge at this time? Are you finding a way to work with ancient symbolism and mastering the skills of the alchemist or the magician? You could be beginning to understand the difference between intuitive thinking and insightful thoughts. One will aid you in your vision of what's to come, and the other in how to get there. So this card is a lot about using both your conscious and subconscious minds to get to where you're going, to make your plan unfold, right? The sun, beautiful, beautiful energy of contentment, purpose, vision, and self-mastery. Love it. The other card they gave you is the personality triangle. Personality, nature, and mindfulness. And you see, there's a lot of triangles in there, but you see all the sketches of the people around this personality triangle, what they're doing. Some are on laptops, some are flying a balloon, some are eating a meal, some are just having a conversation, right? You see the moon and the male and female symbols there. Okay. The combined forces of this triangle offer the human experiences of art, nature, communication, emotion, and intuition, to name a few. This card asks you to look at personality matters that are clouding your judgment. Conversations that have gotten out of hand, a romantic encounter that isn't going as planned, or a lack of clarity about what you want to manifest in your life. So this goes right along with that sun card saying it's using the physical and the metaphysical, right? Using your conscious and subconscious mind to get to where you want to be. What parts of your personality are hindering that at this time? You may notice the struggle between your thoughts and your emotions delaying some decisions. Which way to go, the head or the heart? Perhaps it's time to seek the counsel of a friend or family member, someone who can help you set new foundations to gain some sort of victory over the to and fro that you've been feeling. Wow. I love this. I love this message. Yeah. So with both of these cards, they're asking you, Saggies, to use your own intuition, but also to seek guidance from others that you trust, right? So whatever it is that you're trying to get going with, and I just realized that I forgot to go over the new moon stuff. So let me do that now. Sorry about that, which can tie into all of this. So on Saturday the 16th, there's a super new moon in Taurus. Taurus is all about home, comfort, stability, security. It's building for the long term. So what in your personality may be stopping you from getting that long-term stuff built? Now, for me, I have been struggling for a year, maybe more, over investing the money into a website so that I can reach more people, so that I can do more things. Every time I think I'm going to do it, I say to myself, well, there's other things that we, meaning my husband and I, need to spend the money on, and I don't do it. He keeps telling me, just do it, just do it, just do it, and I keep holding back. I'm blocking that for myself, right? And part of that has to do with my personality coming from years of being a low-income single mother. It's really hard for me to just spend a chunk of money. Really hard. Like, I am a major budgeter and a list maker. Okay, so back to this. So, I think it's going to be a productive week after this. But a lot of us are going to really be thinking about that long-term goal. What is it that we want to get? And we're going to be building a plan to get there, right? And that card of the sun talked exactly about that for you guys, right? For me and you, Saggies. Okay, let me face the camera down. Let's pull some tarot and look at your animal oracle, and let's see where we go. Okay, Saggies. Hi, Frankie. Oh, here goes the cat. There's Frankie. Little Frankie Poo, what are you doing? He's smelling everything on the table. What are you doing? Are you going to say hi to the Saggies, huh? Are you going to say hello? Look over here. They don't want to see your butt. Say hi. Hi, I'm Frankie. This is my familiar. Yeah. Okay. All right, baby. Okay, so using the gold foil deck, we're going to see what the tarot has to add. Oh my gosh. All right, what was that? That is, what is it? Ace of Pentacles. Yes. Maybe something new coming in for your job or how you earn your living. Oh my gosh, my website. Wouldn't I love it to be that? Oh, guys, gals, everybody. And, oh my goodness, the Queen of Wands. What was this one? High Priest. Oh my gosh. Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess, Queen of Wands. Coming out for the top row, Saggies. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Good week coming up. Use the energy of that super new moon. Those energies stay around for several days after, right? And then we're building to the full moon, which is in our sign. The full moon will be in Sagittarius, and I believe that's May 30th or 31st. May 30th or, oh, now see, my OCD won't let me go by. I've got to look. I put them all in my Google Calendar. 31st. Full blue moon in Sagittarius. It's a blue moon because we already had a full moon on the 1st. So in May, we have 2 full moons. Okay, let me get back to this. I'm so sorry. I digress, but that's me. You guys know that if you've been watching me. Thank you so much for subscribing, for viewing, for liking. I'm still about 14 away from 800. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, I would really, really appreciate it. I really want to hit that 1,000 mark before the end of the year. I've put in my vortex, so to speak, $30,000 and 30,000 subscribers. And I say it a lot, and I focus on it because $30,000 would get us pretty much out of debt. I mean, not our mortgage, but... So, yeah, and then I could leave this workforce. I do have a job interview this Tuesday, but right now I'm working part-time, and this is a full-time position. But I'm hoping that because of my skills, I'm a really good fit for it. I have a lot of experience. They may be willing to let me work less than full-time. I'm hoping they might agree to 32 hours a week, and if they do, then... voila, yay, that Ace of Pentacles. Oh, look at that. The Chariot, victory. Victory! And, the Eight of Swords, holding yourself back, or holding myself back, holding ourselves back with our own thoughts, letting stuff get in there and crawl in there and creep in there that we don't need, right, Saggies? Okay, there's an extra. Okay. Bonus card. All right, let's see. Let's look at these. All right, so building on that Sun card, the 30th path of purpose, vision, and mastery, right? The personality triangle. How are we holding ourselves back, right? How are we going to use our head and our heart to make decisions going forward? Here's that beautiful, beautiful Ace of Pentacles coming out of the clouds there. New job offer, possibly. New website, new side hustle. Something new coming in that has to do with the way that you make your living. Could also be new home, new car, new wardrobe, something like that, right? But Pentacles are in the physical, so something physical. High Priestess, right? This is all about your intuition. She is between endings and beginnings. I love that for me personally as a Sag with what's going on with me right now. My job interview is on the 19th, so this week coming up. But the key to the High Priestess is not to just stay a dreamer. So I could definitely equate that to a whole year of thinking about doing a website and then just not putting it into action. Come on, Lisa. Get going. Let's do this. Queen of Wands. This I consider Sagittarius energy, right? Queen of Wands. Action, passion, fire signs. Feminine energy. She knows, she's passionate. She knows how to get what she wants, right? What is holding us back? What in that personality triangle is holding us back? Then we have the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. Loving, nurturing, emotional. This is a victory. Yes, it sure is. But the Chariot is being pulled by Sphinxes who don't pull anything. The Chariot has no reins. She needs to steer, they need to steer this with their intuition, right? With their intuition. So so this is two cards of intuition, right? The High Priestess and the Chariot. So we really need to use that in order to move forward. What is your gut instinct telling you, right? So for me, I would have to say, is my gut instinct telling me just go for it, get that website, do it? Or is my gut instinct telling me I need to wait, right? What is it telling you? What is it telling you? Then you have this pesky Eight of Swords. 8 and 9 of Swords are challenging, right? This person is very loosely tied with a very loose blindfold on. The swords aren't even blocking her, but she just can't see it, right? She's letting all of these negative thoughts crawl in, creep in, telling her, you can't do this, you don't have the money, you don't have the time, you don't have the resources. Don't let that happen. Peel that blindfold off, get out of there, and walk away from those negative thoughts. Okay, Saggies? And then you have, what is this one? 3 of Pentacles, creation and collaboration. I love that. The beginning is the Ace of Pentacles and the ending for the Tarot. Beginning with the Ace, ending with the 3. Creating and collaborating. Who can you create and collaborate with? Is it yourself? Is it that holy trinity of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit is that Holy Trinity of mind, body, soul, mind, body, spirit. Who are you collaborating with, right? To get done what you need to get done, Saggies. And your bonus card is the Nine of Pentacles, another pentacle. This is generational wealth. This is stability. This is a person who is very comfortable with everything that she has built. It's beautiful all around her, and she's so content and happy. Nines are accomplishment. So Saggies, wow, very productive time coming up for you. Just, figure out how you're holding yourself back, right? That Eight of Swords and those personality traits that are keeping you from moving forward. As above, so below. Conscious and subconscious. Use them both, right? Have a vision, but then put it into action, like that Queen of Wands. You can do this. Okay. Your animal oracle is the lynx, keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. Yeah. So that's hearkening back to that Sun card, right? Where you have to go within, the Chariot card, going within, right? Getting your strength from your own intuition. It's also like if you keeping others' secrets sacred, this is reminding you not to gossip about other people and what other people are doing, right? Just observing things can sometimes give us big, huge insights, Saggies. So like when I go to a job interview, I'm looking around. The first thing I do is, how do I feel when I walk in? How does this building, this office, how do these people make me feel, right? And if I don't feel good, I'll go through the interview, but I already know I'm not going to take the job, right? The next thing I do is I feel out the person interviewing me. Do I want this person as a boss? How do I feel? Feelings and intuition play such a big role in everything we do. So, okay, Saggies, I've said enough. Until next time, until next week, peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.